Thousands of years ago, such dangerous animals ruled our land, which have now disappeared from this world. These animals were so bloodthirsty that if they had existed in this world with us humans, they would have erased even our name and trace from this world in just a few days. Some of these animals were more than 200 feet long and weighed more than thousands of kilograms. Time passed, and then slowly the name and mark of these animals disappeared from this world. The largest creature on Earth today is the blue whale. They are up to 30 meters long and weigh more than 200 tons. But the bad news is that this animal is also going to disappear from this world very soon. According to an estimate, only 10,000 to 20,000 blue whales are left in the ocean, and whose number is decreasing very fast, and maximum of them are living in their last years. That means in the next few years, they will also be eliminated from the world. In this video, we will learn about the most bloodthirsty and most dangerous animals that have disappeared from the world. Number 1. Arctodus. This animal belonged to the breed of cattle. It was first discovered in 1878 at Portrait Cave in California. The size of this found fossil was more than 11 feet. After researching it, it was found that this animal disappeared from this world 12,500 years ago. The size of this elephant was more than 11 feet and it weighed up to 1,200 kilograms. After research, it was found that these animals used to hunt camellias, Entaptis, etc., and satiate their hunger with them. These bears lived in the regions of Western North America, and this was the period when the last ice age was happening on Earth. The map of the Earth was changing day by day, and slowly all the glaciers were melting. The level of rivers and seas was rising rapidly, and new species were being born. On the other hand, the number of orchids was decreasing rapidly due to lack of food, and soon their numbers dwindled to nothing, and within a few years they too were wiped out. Number 2. Smilodon. Smilodon was first discovered in Brazil in 1830. From this fossil, it was found that this animal existed in this world 10,000 years ago, and this was the period when the Earth's temperature was slowly becoming normal and the glaciers started to melt, and the map of the Earth was completely changed. Fossils of Smilodon found were up to 6 feet tall, and according to an estimate, it weighed up to 450 kilograms. Smilodon's teeth were very large, and when research was done on fossil teeth, it was found that it hunted large mammals like jointed ground sloths, horses and camels, etc. According to scientists, 10,000 years ago, these animals disappeared from this world due to environmental changes and fighting with other animals. Number 3. Spinosaurus. This animal belonged to the genus of dinosaurs that lived in this world during the Cretaceous period, 99 billion years ago. According to scientists, the period from 145 million to 66 million years ago is called the Cretaceous period. During this period, the amount of water was also increasing rapidly due to the melting of glaciers in Western North America, due to which Optics floods started flowing. This was the period when the number of Spinosauri was increasing rapidly. These animals were extremely bloodthirsty, growing from 20 to 50 feet long, and their weight was more than 22 tons, i.e. 20,000 kilograms. These animals could walk on land as well as swim in water, and they hunted sea creatures and fishes and Mafsonia, etc. Spinosaurus was first discovered in 1912 during an excavation in Egypt. When research was done on this found fossil, it was found that it was 95 million years older than today. The fossil's skull was up to 6 feet long, and its body was over 50 feet long. When further research was done on this fossil, its bones were broken from different places, from which it can be inferred that they were open enemies of other animals living in that period. Among them, the name of Ganetosaurus comes on the top, and it was these animals that caused the Spinosaurus to disappear from the world 93 million years ago. Number 4. Meganeura. Fly Meganeura existed in this world 300 million years ago. The period in which they existed on this Earth is called the Carboniferous period, according to scientists, from 359 million years to 299 million years. The period up to the beginning falls in the Carboniferous period. In this period, there was a great change in the geography of the world. Due to the movement of tectonic plates, All the land area of the Earth is one. He was close to the other. Meganeura fly also came into this world during this period. It was similar to dragonflies and damselflies in the world at the time. They grew up to 3 feet in size and lived on the banks of rivers and ponds and used to hunt other insects. Meganeura was first discovered in 1880 during a coal mining operation in France and was given the name Meganeura exactly 5 years later in 1885. When research was done on this found fossil, it was known that it disappeared from this world 250 million years ago. According to a research, if these insects were still present in this world, they would have erased the name and mark of us humans from this world. Number 5. Dunkleosteus. Dunkleosteus belonged to a genus of fish whose head was covered by a highly armored plate. This fish was more than 10 meters, 32 feet, long and weighed as much as 3,600 kilograms. It was present in this world during the Devonian period, which was the first and most dangerous fish in the world in the sea. It existed in the world at a time when the Earth's temperature was very warm. It was first discovered in 1867. After researching its fossil, it was found that it is an animal from 382 million years ago. It used to hunt other fish living in the sea, sharks, and even fish of its own species, and satisfy its hunger with them. After further research, it was theorized that these fish were extinct due to environmental changes and competition with other animals in the sea. Why and how all these animals disappeared from this world is only an estimate of the research done on the combined forces. What actually happened to these animals and why they no longer exist in this world is still unknown.